Welcome to the Fast Beast channel. Every week, I'll be posting something new to open your eyes to light, so you know you can live your best life here, whether you are in America, Jamaica, and especially in Africa. So what do you want to do? Subscribe to this channel by you see that red subscribe button down there? Yeah, right. Kick it on. Then tap on the bell to always notify you when we have a new video. Are there other things to do? Yeah, right. Share videos. Get the likes pumping. That is what you would want to do if you want others to see this video and experience what you've experienced. You just want to be generous. Now let's jump into today's video. We're going to be looking at how to use your phone to produce printable Word documents fast and smart. That is, how to use your phone to type and properly format text for printing without having to use a system or even visit a computer stroke business center, or what others might even call a cyber cafe. Of course, there are times when getting a computer might not be very accessible, a computer might not be very close to you, and you might really need to type something. It could be a report, it could be a CV, it could be something that is that needs to be presentable, so that maybe your boss or somebody at the top could use it for information and all of that. And you just have a phone with you, close to you, and you want to do that. All you need to do is to pick up your phone and then go to your WPS office. I just clicked that now. WPS office. Just following these simple steps I'm taking you through will help you to produce text that is sharp, that is clean, something you could just format easily with your phone, and then you print out. If you have a printer by you, that will be so sweet and easy. And you don't have a printer, that means you might even need to still visit a computer center to have that printed. But if you have a printer by you, then you could just say bye bye to having computers when you want to do simple text documents, you want to prepare simple text documents and all of that. Yes, I already clicked on the WPS, and then you can see this orange button with a plus in the middle of it. You click on it. We're trying to create a Word document. Having clicked that orange button with the plus in the middle, you can see the prompt that came up and all of that. What you want to click here is doc, D-O-C, doc, because we want to create a Word document. We're going to be starting from scratch, and that's why we're going to be clicking the blank, so that a fresh new page will open. And when this page opens, I will want to teach you all that you can do on this page to have a well formatted text, something simple. You are not trying to type maybe an encyclopedia, just one simple text. I want to take you through and see all that you can do just using your phone, and then all of that. I just clicked on that menu button, and then you can see, maybe I should just go back, and then this is important here, this one here. I just clicked on it, and then you can see all that came up. You have your size 11. That's the size of the text, how big the text is going to be. You want to keep it at 14, and then you have your text font. I have it at Calibri. If you click on Calibri, there it's going to provide you with some other text fonts which you can choose from depending. But I'll still go with Calibri. I'll still go with Calibri. Okay, and then you have your B, your I, your U, and all of that. Your B is to make your text bold. Your I is to italicize it. You can see the way the I is when you type text. It's going to bend, it's going to tilt a little bit to the right of you. Make it kind of stylish. If you want to draw attention to your text, maybe it's a saying, maybe it's a quotation, and you want it to stand distinctly out in the document. You want to use that I. And then you have your U, which is underline. You want to underline something, you use your U. If you click on the U, you'll be provided with different underline styles and then underline color. You can see this underline style here where you have the blue underneath. You can see the yellow underline. You may want to underline with yellow. You want to underline the line which you are using for your underline. that's quite funny. To be in that color, you just click on that. I'll just take you through the basics. If you want your text to not be in black, you can choose any of these colors here. I'm just trying to do a little rundown before I start manipulating text. Let's put the text on the blank page. Let's use text like the quick brown fox. jumps over the lazy dog. Yeah, quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. I want to come down to the next line. You can see my blue button there, the enter button. Let's say I want to type this in full text. That's complete capitals. I click on the caps lock and make it to be, I lock it in capitals. I lock it in capitals, and now I can have the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy lazy dog. Yeah, that's good. Now, all I've said earlier, I want us to just okay, that should be the quick. Let's just do a little practice with this text on what I've said earlier on. Let's go back to menu. I have my menu. Before you can do anything here, you need to highlight. Highlighting means you're telling the computer, yeah, what you have in your hand is actually a computer. It's more one at that, but it could do so many depending on what the device is. You would want to highlight the text that you want the computer to pay attention to. Maybe you want to turn some parts of your text to maybe increase the font size. You don't want it to be 11 like it is here, or you want to change the font name, or you want to make it bold. You need to tell the computer this is the particular text I want you to work on. Yeah. So now I'm going to highlight. I'm going to highlight, and if you look at that, I highlighted maybe a letter E and then Q quick brown fox over. I want to make that size. Let's go with size 18 so you can see the difference from the other text. Yes, that's size 18. Now you can see the quick brown fox jumps over. The lazy dog is still in size 11, font size 11, while all of the others, which you can see standing out, is in what size 18. What am I trying to say? That before you give the computer any instruction, maybe to color, to do whatever it has to do, you need to highlight. You need to tell the computer this is where and what you need to apply the information, to apply the instruction to. Yeah, that's what I'm telling the computer. So the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. I want to change that. I want to change that to let's say color red. I've highlighted. I then click on color red. You can see the font. The font color has changed to color red, or to the red color. A lot of things you could still do, lots and lots, but you can try all of that. With you need to be a little bit adventurous, and then you can try all of that. If we go on to highlight, highlight is not something you might really need in basic text, but let me just show you what you can do. See, I already have a kind of prompt coming up here. This is for cut. If you click on cut here, it cuts off the text which you have highlighted. You click on copy. You click on copy. It has copied this THE, which is D. Then I can come down here. I can come down here. That's the next line. And then if I click where the cursor is, I'm going to have a few other dialog instructions, and I can then paste what I copied. You can see D has pasted. I'm trying to take you through all of this so that anyone who doesn't have computer knowledge could easily type text and then get it well formatted, and then even print it if you have a printer in the house, or just go to a nearby computer center and then do your printing. Now let's go on. Let's go on. We still have a few lots to look at before we go to the next. You have your text color, you have your bold, and like I said earlier on, italics, underline, you have your text color. Now let's say I want to increase my line space. Yeah, I want to increase my line space. I can use the multiple 0.75, 1.0, 1.15, 1.25, 1.5, and on and on and on and on. You can see the space increasing. You can see the highlighted sentence. Can see the space increasing. So the space below it is increasing. You want to increase the space below it. That's just where you are going to go to. If you want to use this you can use 12 points. You want to make it 14 points. You want to make it 16 points. You want to make it 18 points. It increases with each instruction given to the highlighted text. Yeah, I know you get that. Now let's go back. Let's go back and let's do a little more. Let's do a little more. Now just after the spacing, you can see the you can see your align. You can align your text. You want it to be flush towards the left. You want it to be in the center of your page. You click on that, it goes to the center. You want it to be flush towards the right. you want to justify, and so on and so forth. You use that. Now, if I want to make my text to be, let's say, the title, the title is, most times you would want your title to be in the middle. What you need to do, you click on align to center, then it then stays in the middle. Maybe you want to you want to make that bold because it's actually a title in the document. You click on bold, you can see it's now bold, and so on and so on. Maybe because it's a title, you want to increase the font size. Let's go to 18. Yeah, you now have, okay, that's actually 16. Yeah, so you now have it bold enough, like a kind of title. So you can see you want to type a letter, you want to type a letter, you want to type a CV, whatever it is. You now know how to put in some text, how to increase the font, how to change the font color, how to put the title in the middle of the document. If you want to align left, let's say you have some form of text, maybe I should just put a few text here so that you can actually see what it means to actually align left. Let's just put a few text here, just very quickly, very quickly. Just a text that's going to cover a few lines, so that you can see what it means to actually uh, align align text to the left or to the right. I'm not going to just put text there just generally. I'm not looking at um the 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 perfection of sentences or whatever, just to show you how to do all of that, and then you really understand what uh, text aligning text is. Yeah, just a minute till I think I'm at the second line now. But I'm gonna get let me get to the to the third line, so that that actually shows in every way that we have aligned this text to the left or to the right or to the center, and then this is what it looks like even on a system. If you're using a system, the result is not different in any way. So you can actually get this done right here. And get this done right here, then you're already set to go when it comes to using a system. Yeah, you're already set to go when it comes to using a system. Just a few more text, 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 just a few more text. Yeah, just a few more text, just a few more text. Okay, I'm going to stop there. Let me stop there. Now I want to align text. I'm going to show you what this text is going to be like. Maybe I should just make this to be. Let's just make this to be in mobile view. Maybe it's going to be a little bit. Yeah, it's now on mobile view, so we can do all of this just on one page without having to go from left to right, and then maybe get a few learners confused. Don't forget that you have to highlight. Yeah, I want to highlight. I want to select. Let me select that. Then don't let's select that all the way down. And then I want to highlight. You can see this coming up. If I click on this, this comes up. I want to be in the center. It's now in the center. If you look at the text, you will discover that it's in the middle of the page. It's distributed evenly to the left and the right. It's in the center of the page, so to say. It's in the center of the page. If I want that to flush left, if I want it to flush left, I want it to be to flush left. If I want to align left, I don't forget that you have to highlight first of all. When you highlight, then you align left. You can see the text, it has moved to the left. You can align to the right, and depending on the effect that you want, then you can justify if you want to. So that's about that for that. We are just going to be looking at the basic functions that you might need to know, the basic functions that you might need to know for you to do that. The basic functions that you might need to know for you to do that. That's how to save. That's how to save. If you want to save a document, you actually do that. You want to save a document, you just click on that diskette. You know, the old way of saving documents in devices before we had the flash and all of the memory cards. You see that diskette there. Then I used the quick brown fox to save it. That's the name that prompted. And then you can click on done if you're actually done. But I want to just go through a few more functions, a few more basic functions before we you can say yes. You can actually do one or two simple typing text work in your using your phone. Now, let's say I might need to arrange my text in columns. What you need to do is to still highlight. I highlight this. Okay, if I highlight this, normally you just click, you have your cursor there, you click and you drag, it turns to a blue shade, and then you can see that you can decide to um um let's align this, let's align this normally to the left. Let's align that to the left. Then now, if I actually want to make this in columns, I'll need to type more text. Let's let's copy, let's copy this, and paste it. Let's copy this, copy, go down there, enter, you paste, you paste, paste. I would want that to be full sentence as a whole. I copy, I say I paste, come down there, enter button, you go to the cursor there, I paste, and remove from mobile view for now. Then let's get the let's get the uh let's get the columns activated. Okay, I go down to column. I now have it on one. If I click on two, I'm going to have my work in two columns. You can see that. It's in two columns. So you want to do something, I want you to have two columns, you want you to have three columns, you can do all of that if you want to do that. And because we have a small screen when it comes to the mobile view, that's why we're having all of that page break. For now, because we just work in column, let's remove it. Let's undo the column just to show you that you can have your work in column. Just basic functions that you can use when you want to do just little text with your phone. Now let's go back to our menu button and let's take a few more lessons.